Rose family, it's your girl Serenity Rose, and we're back with another video. So in this video, we are going to be doing a little quick get together. No, what? We're going to be doing a quick little get ready with me, but we're really going to be touching base on some super controversial topics. I'm not really sure that I said that right, but yeah, I'm going to be inserting a video throughout the video, of someone that I found on Instagram, and I actually really enjoy his content. He speaks about how men treat women, and I think that this man he needs to preach, continue preaching, because men should just be listening to him because he know what he's talking about. So yeah, if you want to see what I'm talking about and get into some, hot topics with me, so to say, then keep on watching. All right, so my eyes are pretty much already done. I figured, let me just get this done because I'm in a rush, one, and two, I already used this palette, so okay, so I just moisturized because baby daddy called, and okay, so I did my eyes off camera. I just moisturized because baby daddy called, because we are doing last minute shopping for the children. So yeah, I'm getting ready because I'm not going outside looking crazy today, and I feel like getting ready. So yeah, I use my Fourth Ray Beauty Good Gel Moisturizer. And for primer, I'm taking my e.l.f. Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer on a brush because I don't really like using my hands for this part. So I'm gonna put a video right here of, I believe his name is Chris GQ or QG Perry, and he does like relationship and like shorts, I think, or Instagram reels, and this man be talking the hot truth, okay? And I got some things to say about this particular video, so I'm gonna put it here so you guys can watch while I do this, and most likely foundation, and then I'm gonna give you my thoughts on this.
When a man doesn't want to change, he will find a girl that's okay with his lifestyle so that he doesn't have to grow up. That's why these weak men will accuse a strong woman of having an attitude, but she actually just has standards and boundaries. She's not gonna put up with your foolishness, and she's gonna require you to be a good man. And eventually you're gonna leave and accuse her of being too masculine or independent for the simple fact she held you accountable for your actions. Ladies, don't ever think you are not enough for a man. Sometimes you are just too much. PTSD from toxic or unhealthy relationships is real. It's like when you go through stuff from previous relationships, it makes you feel like everybody will do you wrong. It makes you overthink every little thing a person may do. It makes you overanalyze situations because you remember that time you once missed those red flags. So it's like you try to do everything in your will to catch them before they catch you off guard. It's definitely real, but don't never let that stop you from finding true love, because it's definitely possible.
I added some lip oil because my lips is dry. So next we're gonna do foundation and cream. Next we're gonna do concealer and cream blush. So I'm taking my e.l.f. Camel Concealer in Tan Sand and my Juvia's Place Cream Blush in Peach Rose. So let me just start off by saying I agree with what he's saying, but I also don't agree with what he's saying. So I am one of those people that probably should have some type of PTSD, but in all honesty, I don't. So let me just run down the timeline, okay? In my previous video, I told you guys I've been in 4 serious relationships. So in my first relationship with a guy that I lost my virginity to, he didn't necessarily cheat on me, but as soon as he got my virginity, like, I was with him for a whole year before I gave it up, and literally after we had sex, I think the next day he broke up with me. So yeah, trash. But you know what, that was very young for me. Like, I think I was a senior in high school or something like that. Then my second relationship, which was a 3-year relationship, he ended up cheating on me. And how that went, I was still living in Brooklyn when I met him, And then I ended up moving upstate because my mom ended up getting cancer and my sister lived upstate. So my mom moved upstate so my sister could take care of her. And at that age, I couldn't stay in the city by myself. So I ended up moving up here with her. And we decided to like try to do the long distance thing. And yeah, he ended up cheating on me. And you know what? He didn't even tell me. His best friend's girlfriend told me. And you know what? That's another thing. Anytime I got cheated on, nobody ever told me that they was cheating on me. I always ended up finding out on my own. And you know what? I'm not even that girlfriend that's like over jealous or insecure or worried that her man is cheating on me. But the way it just so happens that like God be on my side, like for real, because it's like it just comes to me. Like it's gonna come out eventually. So my best advice, if you a cheater, be honest about it at least, because it's gonna come out. What's done in the dark always comes out to the light. He ended up cheating on me, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. And yeah, and then after that, my third serious relationship is my longest serious relationship, which was a 6-year relationship, almost 7, and that is with the father of my children. And he cheated on me twice, and both times I found out on my own. And I can say that the first time I found out he cheated on me, he was acting a little bit weird, so that caused suspicion for me to go and look through some stuff. And that's how I found out the first time. And then the second time, it was just a really weird like vibe, but how it happened is just like I can't even make this stuff up though. Like how it happened, I just ended up finding something and then I knew he was cheating on me that way. And then my fourth relationship, my fourth serious relationship was a little bit over a year, and he did not cheat on me, but like there was trust issues. And I can honestly say that with him, that what Chris is saying in his video applies to him, where it does not apply to me. I'm somebody that will move on into the next relationship, not right now because your girl ain't looking for a relationship, but all these men have cheated on me, mistreated me, not valued me, not appreciated me. And you know what? If I ever decide to get into the next relationship, I will never ever make the next person that I'm in a relationship with suffer for the traumas that the person before him dealt onto me. That's not going to give me no trust issues because I've been cheated on. I'm not going to be insecure. I'm not going to be jealous. I'm not going to be like, girl, let me see your phone, da 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 da, blah blah. No. If it for me, to me, it's like if it happens, it happens. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen if it's meant to happen. Like it's just gonna happen. Like no man is not gonna cheat on you unless they don't want to cheat on you. You know what I mean? So I've been blending out this concealer for like an hour. Stop it. And what I mean by like it applies to him, I mean like in my last relationship, like roles are reversed. I'm someone who doesn't impose my past like downfalls and past traumas into a new relationship, whereas he did. Like he obviously went through some stuff with females in his past, and that kind of gave him a little bit of trust issues. And he told me, you know, about his past, not too much, but he told me enough, which again, I'm not somebody that digs into people's past, like, and I probably should, because if there's red flags, I could spot them if I, know a little bit more. But also at the same time, I don't really want nobody digging in my past, because it's like, I don't want to talk about when my ex cheated on me. I don't want to talk about when somebody broke my heart. There's no relevance from my past that translate into my like present current situation or relationship. So for me, that's unnecessary. But we did speak about it. He did ask. And when he asked, I'm also obviously not going to be left in the dark. And he asked about my past, asked about his past. And I get and I completely understand when you go through something like traumatic relationship wise. I'm not dumb, and I'm not inhuman. And I also know not everybody thinks the way that I do. So I understand. Now, me understanding that you went through something in your past doesn't mean that it's okay for you to bring that and translate it into our current situation by any means. Because with that comes also, if you traumatize from your past and something traumatic happened to you in your past relationship wise, and you bringing that into our relationship, somewhere in your mind you're scared that I'm capable of doing the things that the female or females from your past has done to you. And that is not okay. That is not fair to me, and it's just not fair to our relationship. So in that situation, I'm gonna exit, because it's like I can stay if there's an attempt to separate me from your past traumas and past female and past relationships. I would stay in that situation. But there's not, if there's not no attempt in that like aspect, then I can't sit around and constantly feel like you treating me like I'm somebody that I'm not, because that ain't cool either. I personally, I don't do that in my relationships. I've been cheated on a numerous amount of times. And you know what? I'm still not the jealous girlfriend. I'm still not the insecure girlfriend. Let me check your phone. Who's texting you? Who's that? I don't even need to have the password to your phone, to be honest. I don't need to have your, if you want to give it to me, cool. You can have the password to my phone because I have nothing to hide. You can have my Instagram password because I have nothing to hide. You can have my Facebook password because I have nothing to hide. And in those situations, if I'm giving you all this access to any type of communication I would possibly cheat on you with or anything like that, then, and you still, it's still not okay. It's just not okay. I'm at a place where, like I said, I'm not looking to be in a relationship. It's not like something that's a priority for me right now. I don't need it. I don't want it. Nope. It's like when I'm in a relationship, I feel like I focus a lot on the other person and I lose focus on myself, and that's just who I am. I always want that person to be super happy, and no matter what it means, even if I put myself in the back burner, and I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it. And I don't get appreciated or treated like I know that I am a woman of quality. Despite the mistakes that I have made in my past, I know that I'm a good woman. I know that any man that I choose to be in a relationship with is going to be lucky to have me as their wife or girlfriend or mother of their kids or whatever the case may be. All right, been blending out the blush for another hour. All right, we're gonna do some setting powder. Any setting powder is fine. I'm in a rush, so yeah, I'm using whatever's in this one, not this. It's not whatever's on the packaging. I put something different in my Fenty Beauty. And then we'll move on to the lower shadow. So yeah, I just thought when I came across this Instagram reel thing, I thought it was interesting because I feel like I can most definitely relate. Like, I understand what he's saying, but also in the same token, I'm someone who is the opposite. I don't really get the PTSD from being in a relationship and right now, or getting cheated on or whatever, or anything traumatic. I don't get that PTSD. And right now, I'm choosing not to be in a relationship because I'm just choosing to be in a relationship with myself. Not because I'm traumatized, but I'm just tired of men not really being men. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not traumatized. I'm just over relationships, honestly. It just ain't what it is. I don't know, maybe growing up watching all these damn Disney movies, I thought there was actually like a Prince Charming or something out there. And you know what? Maybe there is, and I still haven't found them. But right now, I ain't looking. Ooh, your girl looks crazy right now. I am so excited for 2024 to start. I don't know if when I post this video it's already gonna be 2024, but I'm over 2023. I'm ready for a new year. I have found God in a different way, and I'm just ready. I am just so ready. Bro, literally every time I do my makeup, my nose starts to run. This is so annoying. Oh, so yeah, there's also a chance that there's a specific someone who is watching my video right now, and she may or may not go and run and tell my ex that I may or may not be speaking about him in my video like she did before. So I'm just gonna do this like a PSA, like public service announcement. I am a grown-ass woman. I have gone through a life experience with these men, and if I feel like talking about it, I'm gonna talk about it. Now, as for my ex's ex who's still watching my videos, he's no longer my man, baby girl. So the fact that you're watching my videos is a little bit weird. Like, do something better with your life, honestly. Like, why are you watching your ex's videos? Like, you know, like somebody please comment down below, like, am I tripping? Because that is so weird. Like, that's very weird that you're watching your ex's videos. Now, if you was watching your ex's videos, I get it, because that's your ex, but you're watching your ex's videos. Like, I'm gonna need you to get, like, do something with your free time other than watch me. So let's move on to bronzer. I honestly think that her intentions when she told him was to, like, start some drama, and it may or may not have worked. Like, he did hit me out talking something like, oh, don't talk about me in your videos, blah blah blah. Let me tell you something. First of all, I didn't say your name, all right? So I'm gonna say, if the shoe fits, then I guess take it how you want to take it, but I didn't say your name. And even if I did say your name, which I didn't say nothing crazy. What I said was, emotionally and mentally, you're not ready for a relationship. So can somebody explain to me what's the big deal? Like, I just don't understand where he thinks he has, like, the authority to tell me what I can and cannot talk about. Like, this was not just your relationship. This was my relationship as well. And I went through it right along with you. So if I feel like talking about it, I'm gonna talk about it. And unless you're planning to come and physically shut me up, then I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, you can't tell me what I can and cannot talk about. And I'm being super respectful by not even saying your name. I don't know. I guess I could answer like a random question. I'll pop the question up on the screen. Am I anti-relationship? I'm not anti-relationship. I'm always for a relationship. I'm a stay-at-home girl. I don't like to go out to the clubs. I don't like to go partying. I go to my family's house and back, okay? I'm always down for a relationship, in-house, watch movies, play video games, that type of stuff. Like, I'm down for it, especially in a relationship. But like I said, right now, I don't want a relationship. I'm okay with having my own space, my own time. I don't gotta explain to nobody why I'm wearing the clothes that I'm wearing, because I'm a grown-ass woman, and because I wear something is because I like it and I think it looks like it's my style, for no other reason than that. Like, I don't know, but let me tell you, this particular relationship that I'm thinking about, I get so mad when I think about it. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's so crazy how when you're in love with somebody, that they have so much power over the way that you think, over the things that you say, how they could twist it and manipulate it. And it's crazy, because then when you out of that relationship and then you look back at it, it's just like, wow, I really gave him all that power. And it's like, I can't really be mad at him because I'm the dumbass that let him have all that power. But it's also like, yeah, no, it's just not giving. It's just not giving. Another like, okay, so I did the lower lash parts. I got interrupted by a phone call as per freaking usual. Is like literally when I want to sit down and record, everybody and their mother wants to call me, starting with mine. So okay, all the stuff is blush, powder blush, highlighter, and lips and setting spray. So that's what we're gonna do. My next question was, does body count matter? That like is such a controversial topic, and my answer is no. Body count don't matter to me. You know why? Because a man's past don't matter to me. What does a body count got to do with anything? Now, what I really find interesting is that when it comes to a man's perspective, they most like 9 out of 10 men will care about body count, or they have like a limit, like, oh, if it's like past 50 or double digits, that's a no for me. So if I'm not mistaken, a man wants a virgin, or what? Because then if you get yourself a virgin, then she don't got no experience. Then you want somebody with experience. Then if they got too much experience, then it's a problem. Like, did I really just get mascara on my nose? Like, that's my look. So yeah, I want to know yours guys like thoughts in the comment section. Does body count matter? I personally don't really care about a body count, because I already know from a female's perspective, most men is gonna do what they do because they men and they don't know how to think with their actual brains, so they think with their little brains. So I mean, what else is there to expect from a man? And me personally, my body count is, I believe, 7. Yeah, with all, like, I've had 4 serious relationships and like 4 not relationships, and my body count is less than 10. And you know what, not most females could say that. So yeah, I'm okay with my body count. And if a man got a problem with my body count, then I'm gonna need you to go and find somebody that stands on the corner, or find one of these females that's for the streets, and then come back and talk to me. Okay, actually don't come back and talk to me. But I need to rush because our baby daddy's almost here and I'm still not dressed. Yeah, Mother Nature decided to come and pay me a visit, so I don't even know what I want to wear right now. And I have way too much bronzer on one side of my nose, so that is beautiful. Love that for me. What am I feeling right now? I got a lot of darkness going on right now. We're gonna do Maybelline matte liquid lipstick in Chai Genius, because why not? I want you guys to leave some controversial ass questions in the comment section, so that my next video, I got something to talk about. I like touching base on these hot topics, because you know what, so many people have so many ideas, and I feel like I am somebody who always thinks outside of the box. So I feel like getting my perspective on those type of things is like different, and some people be like really mind blown. Should I keep it matte or should I add a gloss? Should I keep it matte? It's cold outside and my hair is probably gonna be like all over the place. So yeah, I'm just going to maybe keep it matte. Setting spray and I am done. Benefit the Pore Professional Super Setter. My go-to setting spray. Alright, so that brings this video to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a thumbs up, comment down below. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the Rose family. And on that note, I hope you guys are staying safe, staying blessed, having an amazing day or night wherever you are. Happy holidays and Happy New Year's. Merry Christmas if I don't see you guys before 2024. And yeah, on that note, I'm out. Bye. Can you play that again?
Let me 2-5 it. We been through the 305.